It's been 3,000 years, but finally Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright is out in North America. While all you Nintendo fans in Japan, Europe, and Australia are likely long finished with this title and laughing at me, as a huge fan of the Professor and the Attorney myself, I'm so happy to finally have had the pleasure to play through this one. You get the best of both worlds, Phoenix Wright's awesome word logic challenges in the form of courtroom duels, which I won't spoil at all, alongside Layton's colorful cutscenes and voice work. And puzzles. Lots and lots of puzzles. In honor of this game finally hitting America, today is my top 10 favorite Layton vs. Phoenix Wright puzzles. I'll be doing my best not to spoil any of the solutions, so if you see me mess up, I probably did it on purpose.
Number 10.
Lost in Time and Out of Time. These puzzles, given to you back to back, are simple in nature. All you need to do is move from point A to point B. The catch? You can only move down the clock hands, and they rotate every time you move. The first puzzle is fun enough, but the second makes things even crazier, with two clocks rotating at different amounts with each step forward.
Number 9.
Gabon goats. This one is downright silly, but you know what? It's one of my favorite logic-based tests in the game. The idea is to take each repeating goat ba and match it up with the colored goats in each picture, and use a process of elimination to determine which goat is saying what. The internal process that goes into solving this one is hilarious. Alright, so here we've got the bananas, and the white goat is in this area this many times, and oh, of course, the ba-ba-nas, and the na-ah, na-ba, na-na-ba, na-ah, no.
Number 8.
Battle of Wits. Professor Layton might be a gentleman, but that's never stopped him from engaging in a duel when necessary. In a sort of Simon Says game, your opposing knight will very quickly reveal their attack pattern, giving you a complete set of actions to match. Your opponent's pattern changes if you predict wrong too many times in a row, forcing you to really think on your feet. The final pattern even disappears before finishing their combo, forcing you to use some logic to determine the knight's complete order. It's a simple puzzle, but Layton with the sword? You know.
Number 7.
Rotating Room 1 and 2. You know those lock puzzles from Skylanders, so you have to rotate the board in order to pass through certain spots? This challenge is like that, except way harder. You tilt the board to get a knight to light torches, but if you pass back through a torch, it loses its light. So not only do you need to operate the board to pass through each torch, but you also have to determine the optimal order as well. The second puzzle is especially tricky, but that's what makes it so fun.
Number 6.
Street Patrol. Here, you have to use a preset amount of villagers to create the perfect patrol, making sure no characters overlap one another. The villagers all have different lines of sight, forcing you to optimally place each character so that they aren't wasting their sight range without abusing it and crossing over other characters as well.
Number 5.
Chess Skirmish and Chess Assault. It wouldn't be a partial Layton game without a chess puzzle. You play the Lone Knight, using your classic L-shaped movement to navigate a board to defeat your opponent. You have to outmaneuver both conveyor belts and death traps to do it, and it's a blast. Plus, in the second puzzle, you have to take on the entire army! Take it! Take it! Take that! It's just so satisfying.
Number 4.
Tight Squeeze. This one seems easy, but it's actually pretty crazy. Your goal is to get every sliding block to fit perfectly into the wagon. It's not hard to conceptualize where each block can fit, but getting everything into place at the limited sliding room is tough. If only Wright wasn't so fat. Dude's been eating too many Eldoon's noodles.
Number 3.
Stomp on It 1 and 2. Your goal? Use a colored stamp to color the entirety of a room. Your stamp touches all adjacent spaces around you, but each stomp undoes other stomps if you touch a previous area that's been colored. And you can't stomp through walls. It's one of those puzzles that you can't really lose, you'll just potentially be left pulling out your hair as you try and color over a final tile. Over and over and over again. And who doesn't enjoy a good challenge?
Number 2.
Security Showdown, Espionage Action, and The Great Escape. Your goal is to avoid getting caught in a beam of light, with a handful of variations as you get deeper into the game. Not only do you have to memorize guard movement, but you also might have to use area objects, or in The Great Escape, you'll have to move two characters at the same time. So let's see, I can move here and... oh shoot, I completely forgot about Maya!
Sort of like Ace Attorney 4 and 5.
Number 1.
Chalice Challenge, and more chalices. The 2 chalice puzzles have everything I love from a good brain teaser. Crazy animations, difficult multi-step interaction, and the freedom to experiment as much as you want until you reach a solution. You're tasked with getting the red chalice all the way across the board to Phoenix in the bottom right-hand corner. Things get ludicrous once you realize that your glass stops moving and transfers momentum when it hits another glass. You have to bounce everything around to keep moving forward, but if any glass, red or green, falls off the table, you lose. It's downright wild, and that's why I love it. Go, 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 go! No! Combo breaker. I love how Luke's all like, "Oh, I'd like to do this puzzle, Mr. Wright." For the bartender's like, "Sorry, this is an adults only puzzle."
I guess he doesn't have coffee in that glass over there, if you know what I mean.
It's actually tomato juice. I'm dead serious. Special thanks to Nintendo, who helped make this video possible, and they're also running a contest that might get you a free copy of Layton vs. Wright for 3DS. If you'd like to win a free copy of this game, all you have to do is go to Twitter and create a tweet using the hashtag TeamWright, and follow my Twitter account on @TheJWittz. Team Wright is also joined by AbdallahSmash026, so if you follow him at @AbdallahNation, you'll have an even better chance to win. We're competing against Team Layton. Pretty tough. Dude's a perfect gentleman. But we're hoping that you'll support our Blue Knight without any objections. The winning team will get a ton of downloadable codes of the entire game for free to raffle off to our team supporters that use the hashtag. You can check out annotations here on the main screen to see all the Layton vs. Wright videos, and if you want to learn more about the game, you can head over to laytonvsphoenixwright.nintendo.com. There's a ton of great Nintendo content coming to my channel soon, so stay tuned for more videos all throughout the month of September. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.